Hello traders, and welcome back to Ace Trading Up. So today we are diving deep into the art of the forex market as we explore the fascinating concept of liquidity. So whether you're a seasoned trader, a day trader, swing trader, or maybe you are a trend trader, understanding liquidity is essential for making informed decisions in the dynamic world of currency trading. So please, before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we've got a lot of exciting content coming your way and you don't want to miss it. So now let's get into it. What exactly is liquidity? So liquidity refers to an area where people orders are resting on. Yes, it refers to an area. So let's say, yeah, maybe the price is at 1.14024. So when we called here a liquidity, it means there are people trying to buy from here. They are trying to buy from here. So they have a lot of orders here, pending orders that hasn't been bought yet. So that's exactly the meaning of liquidity. It means people money. Yes, that's exactly people money. So without taking much of our time, let me talk about the concept of liquidity. What brought about liquidity? How we got to the liquidity that we are now, different types of liquidity. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So firstly, let me start with the concept. At first, when we started forex trading, then, so most of us are support and resistance trader. Yes. So then let's say there is a market. So what we do is, here we call here the support. Yeah, if you remember, call here the support, and we call here a resistance. Yes, call here resistance. So what we do basically then is to buy. We buy at the support here. We buy and we sell at the resistance. We do sell at this resistance here. So though it wasn't 100% perfect then, yes, it wasn't 100% perfect then, but it was all going good and okay until the institutional traders, that is the banks, they now discover that a lot of people are using this strategy. Yes, so they now decide to take it as liquidity. So that is what brought about the double top, double bottom, the multiple retest, support and resistance liquidity. Yeah, so we talk more about that. So this, after the support and resistance, then some other concepts begins to show. Yes, some other concepts begins to show. So part of the concepts are the Elliott wave. If you still remember, then we have the Elliott wave. We also make use of the indicator. A lot of strategy then. A lot. We have the Elliott wave, the Wyckoff, the indicators traders. Some make use of EA. Some make use of moving average. Sorry, yeah. Some make use of moving average, but Then the particular one that caught our attention then was the smart money concept. That was the SMC, which was introduced by ICT. Yes, which was introduced by ICT. So then we do have something like this. So then we just pick here as our other block. Yeah, we do have another block then. And again, most of you will be wondering why I taking liquidity first before that block, even though this is the first video on this channel. So reason being is, nowadays liquidities are being targeted. Yes, liquidities are being targeted. Sorry, other block I meant. Other block are being targeted and used as liquidities. Yes, we still get to that. So that's why I want you to know the concept of liquidity first. So once you understand the concept of liquidity, then on the next video I will make a video about other block. Then I will now show you the relationship between the two. Yeah, that's other block and liquidity. The relationship between both of them, how to know when to use the other block, how to know when to use the liquidity. But if you don't have the concepts, if you don't know how liquidity originated from, you might not be able to understand some things. Yes, some things, while diving deep into this topic. So let's continue. So then this was our other block. You just set limit here. Then when market gets here, trust me, 80% of the time it always goes in our direction. Yes, it always goes in our direction. It do goes in our direction most of the time. 80%, though there is no 100% strategy, but risk management is what guides our equity. So after that, the banks also noticed that people are now getting used to this strategy again. So they now made this particular other block. That's this first other block. Then they turned it to liquidity also. Yes, they made it liquidity also. Sorry. Yeah, they made it liquidity also, and that brought about the introduction of inducement. Yes, a lot of people would have heard of inducement. Yes, so that brought about the introduction of inducement. So after a while, then another strategy was discovered again. Though it was SMC also, but a different approach. Yes, a different approach. So rather than, you know, so rather than picking here, this place as our other block, when we discover that now here is being targeted as liquidity, we now use this as an inducement. Yes, we use this. That brought about the introduction of inducements. Yes, inducement. Let's name this inducement. And the second is now determined as the other block. Yes, though there are criteria for selecting inducement. Yes, there are criteria for selecting inducement, and again, there is difference between inducement and inside back handle. A lot of people do make that mistake. Sometimes they select inside back handle as their inducement. And when they set limits or probably trade it, if the other block fails, if it fails, then they will be like, oh, SMC is not working, SMC is not working, something like that, without knowing that the other block they pick was the inducement and not the inside back handle that they were picking. Yes, and not the inside back handle that they were picking. So after that, yes, after we discovered the inducements and the other block, then the institutional traders also found a way and introduced a liquidity under our other block. Yes, under our other block. And they call that liquidity the engineered liquidity. Yes, the engineered liquidity. The engineered liquidity. So, just like the trend line, the retail traders, just like they do have liquidities sitting on their support and resistance, we as SMC traders also, we have liquidity sitting below our other block, and that's why we name it an engineered liquidity. I know some of you will be wondering if the institutions are the one making the other block, like making those large moves on the other block, so why are they trapping it? Yes, why are they trapping it also? Like, why are they trapping people in it, since they are the one that formed the large movement? So here is the reason. First reason is, if everyone buys on this other block, yes, if everyone buys on this other block, then the institutional traders, they won't have enough seller. They won't have enough seller for their buy orders in which they're about to execute here. You understand? They won't have enough seller for their buy orders that they're about to execute here. So which means, number one, they won't make enough profits, and again the market might be stagnant. Yes, means it won't move. Yes, means it won't move. So that's the first reason. Another reason is the premium and discount. The premium and discount. So they love to buy in the discount zone. Yes, yes. For instance, they love to buy in the discount zone so they can make enough profit. Yes. So those are the reasons why the institutional traders, why they still trap the movements they formed in the forex market, why they still trap people in it. Yes. So that's the reason. So now let me just show you some. Okay, so now we are going to dive. Yes, we will dive into the live chat, and I will show you some of the examples of this liquidity I've talked about. Yeah, don't forget, we have the support and the resistance. Yes, just like I've shown it here, support and the resistance. We have the inducement, which is always below above our other block. So inducement actually means first pullback. Yes, first valid pullback. That's the meaning of inducement, first valid pullback. Yes, support and resistance, inducement, and the last one that I also spoke about is the engineered liquidity. Yes, engineered liquidity. So don't forget, after our inducement and the other block, we still have some liquidity resting below. So that's why it's advisable not to set limits most of the time, and that's why we have confirmation entries also. So with time, I will also make video about confirmation entry, because I notice a lot of people have problem. They really have a lot of problem with their entries. Yes, they have a lot of problem with their entries. So please just don't forget to like and follow the channel so you can enjoy more exclusive content. Yes, more exclusive content. So now we will dive deep into the charts and I will show you some of the examples of this liquidity and also some tips. Yes, some tips to recognize liquidity in order not to get trapped. Yes. So let's go into the chart. So you're welcome back. So now we will look at the live examples of those liquidity we talked about on the chart. Yes. So now we will look at the live example. So firstly, the first problem of people getting trapped is that most people don't check the higher time frame for their trend bias and direction. Yes, that's the first mistake a lot of people do make. Now let's take this as an example. So here we know market broke this structure. Yes, here's a break of structure. So don't remember you talked about inducement and we said inducement is the first pullback. There is a first pullback here which serve as an inducement. Yes, first pullback. Yeah, don't worry, I will make a video about inducement. So after picking this inducement, most people will pick here as the other block. Most will pick here as the other block. Most will pick here as the other block. Yes, even some will pick this without knowing everything from here to here to here. They are all just bunch of liquidities. Yes, they are all just bunch of liquidities. Why? Okay, so let me show you the reason. Now if you go to the 1 hour, yes, now if you go to the 1 hour, you will see that the break of structure here is external. Yes, on the 1 hour, the break of structure here is external. It broke a external high. So once market breaks an external high, it needs to take an external liquidity. And now here our external liquidity is here, is this one, is this pullback here. Yes, sorry, yes, this pullback, this one. Let me delete this. So please don't worry, I will make a video about internal and external liquidity also, and I will explain how you can relate so as not to fall trap. Yes, so these are our external inducements, and now here is our main order block here. But this topic is not about that block. Remember, I told you next topic I'll make a video about that block. Yes, and this is our other block. But imagine a trader wouldn't check the higher time frame. Now he will go trapped on all these 15 minutes fake order block. Yes, go trap on all these 15 minutes fake order block and be like, hey, SMC is not working, SMC is a shit, something, stuff like that. Now let's see what happens. Yeah, so market starts going down. Yes, as market starts going down also, don't forget, as it's going down, it's taking some liquidity also. Yes, it's taking some liquidity. Yes, here these are equal highs, equal high liquidity. Yes, don't forget. Also, this here, people will pick this place as another block, but it's not. Why? Reason being is this other block has no inducement. And remember, when another block, just like I said earlier, when another block doesn't have an inducement, it serves as liquidity itself. So that's why it got liquidated here. Yes, that's why it got liquidated here. Yes, that's the reason. So let's see what happens to these other blocks. So as you can see, market keeps going down. Can you see? It gives a small reaction and do what? Fails. Yes. So that's how people do get trapped. Yeah. You look at what happened here. They know a lot of people already set limits here. Yes, they know a lot of people already set limits here. But as you can see, what does it do? It gives you a small reaction. And with this reaction, a lot of people are already making some other entries here, some other entries here also, and it does was failed. Some already liquidated. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Now it gives another reaction on this other block also. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, can you see? Failed also. Failed just like the first one. So imagine someone setting limits here. Imagine someone setting limits here and here. Can you see you already made two loss? You already made two loss. Yes, you already made two loss. Now, so let's see what happens on this other block that we pick on the 1 hour. Yes, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, it gives a small reaction and boom, fails. Why? Cause why do they fail? Cause everything. Remember, I told you it took an external high. Yes, it took an external high. So once it takes an external high, it needs to take another external liquidity before it can keep going in your direction. And look at the amount of people that has got trapped. See now, yes, look at the amount of people that got trapped now. See what happens here. People also pick here as their fair value gap. Yes, what does it do? It gives a small reaction. Failed. Yes, failed, because it's also a liquidity. And if you use your um fib tool, you don't even need to use your fib tool to check, because here see the price is 1.01, here the price is 1.06, 1.10, 1.06. So here is more discount than here. That's another reason. Remember, I already mentioned those two reasons for you earlier. Here is more discounted than here. And that's the reason why we have confirmation entry also. Yes, but we are not talking about confirmation entry. Yes, we are not talking about confirmation entry. So also, another set of people will get trapped here, the trend line. Yes, because they already, yes, because the market has been respecting their trend line. So now what will they expect? They will expect the market to come here, respect, and go down. Yes, that's another set of people that is about to get liquidated. Also, no, this was first. Also, another set of people that will get liquidated are those who pick here as the other block. Yes, we have some people like that because they feel now this is a change of character. They feel this is a change of character here or here, and the market has changed direction from bullish to bearish without knowing everything here. All this whole thing here, this whole thing here. Yes, if you check the 1 hour, this whole thing here is just a pullback. It's just a pullback. So that's what most people don't understand. It's just a pullback. Yes. Okay. Pick here as their other block. Some we choose here. Yes. Some we choose here. Just like they pick, just like they pick all these at first. This. Sorry. Yes. So just as they pick this, and all these at first. Yes, so now they will now pick these ones also as the other block, thinking there is a change of character without knowing that here on this high, on this high here, there is a liquidity resting on it. Yes, there is a liquidity, not engineered liquidity. It's not engineered. It's not engineered, just normal liquidity. Yes. So if you had gotten the concept of liquidity, you should know that market already grabbed enough external liquidity. Let's switch to 1 hour. Yes, market already grabbed enough external liquidity because if you remember, I told you earlier that an external high got broken, so an external liquidity needs to be taken, which is this here. Yes, this, because these are our external inducements. Yes, so after that it needs to fill this imbalance also. It needs to fill all this imbalance also, which is what it has done. So after doing that, it's going back. Yes, the market is going back now to take another liquidity because people already set limit here, some here. Yes, so it's going back to take another set of liquidity. So that's exactly how the market works. Yes, that's exactly how the market grabs liquidity on everyone. Yes, that's how the market grabs liquidity on everyone. And some be like, oh, SMC is not working, oh, SMC is a shit, something like that, stuff, without knowing that they don't have the basic knowledge about SMC. Yes, they just rush thinking it's all about that block. Yes, they just rush thinking it's all about that block without knowing that SMC is more than other block. Yes, it's more of liquidity than other block. That's the reason for SMC smart money concept. So you really need to be smart. So let's see what happens on this 15-minute time frame. So market keeps going. Market keeps going. Yes. It keeps going, keeps moving. Okay, can you see? It gives the trend line trader small reaction. It gives them small reaction and took off. Small reaction and took off. Now some people already lost here. Let me switch to 1 hour so it can be a bit fast. Yes. So it can be a bit fast. And also don't forget, some already set limits. Just like I said, here, here, here. Yes. So let's see what happens to them. Yes. Market tapped, give them a reaction, and they will be happy that whole market respects this other block. So let's see what happens. Failed. Can you see? Failed. Took out these two people. Yes, took both of them out. Yes, and let's see what happens. Oh, see, look at the way it's heading for that external liquidity. Yes. Yes, look at the way it's heading. Look at the large movement. So let's see what happens. Sorry. Nice. So let's see what happens. Yes, takes them out. Took out another set of traders here again. The trend line traders here. Took them out again. Now, after taking out, okay, so let's wait till it takes them out. Yes. So now after breaking this, after taking out this, so as you can see, it already took out another major high again. As you can see. Now, if you switch to 15 minutes, just like I said earlier, so let's switch to 15 minutes. Now as you can see, we already have some other blocks waiting. Yes. People will mark here. Yes, they will mark here as other block, but we don't know if it's going to be valid. So let's just see. People will mark here as other block and mark this place here or here as their inducement. Yes, they're actually correct, but what they fail to realize is, let's go to 1 hour. What they fail to realize is an external high has been taken, and once an external high gets broken, external inducement, yes, which is external liquidity, needs to be taken also. Yes, this external inducement needs to be taken also before market can go in your direction. Even if it won't go in your direction, it needs to take out this external liquidity. Yes, that's the reason for most people failure. So now let's see what happens to those that are still setting limits here. Yeah, this 1 hour. So as you can see, to give you a small reaction. So after that small reaction, they shift their inducement here. Sorry, from here to here. Yes, they shift their inducement here, and the other blocks. Without knowing, this inducement needs to be taken out. Now, so let's see what happens to those that sets limits on all these things, and let's see how the market, just like the first one, the market also will give reaction and take them out, because they are just liquidity in the forex market. They fail to realize that what they mark is wrong. Yes, and they also didn't have the concept of liquidity. So that's the reason. So let's see what happens. Okay. Yes, as you can see, the market is giving some reactions also. Yes, it's giving some reactions also. So let me, okay, so let's go. Now can you see, took this first set of people out. Now this second set of people, it's giving them some kind of hope that, oh yeah, something could happen. Oh, I'm right, yes, the market is about to go up. No, the market isn't going up. Yes, you are being trapped. You are being trapped. Yes, trust me, you are being trapped. So let's see. Yeah, now do you see? Failed. Now two people are failed. So now let's switch to 15 minutes. Now after failing, yes, after they failed, after they failed, now you'll be wondering, okay, so now this is a change of character and the market is about to go up, stuff like that, and they pick here as the other block. Yes, sorry, and they pick here as the other block and pick here as an inducement. But what they fail to realize is this is not an inducement. Yes, this is not an inducement. These are just inside back candles. Look at these wicks. Yes, these are just inside back candles. There is no valid pullback here. There is no valid pullback at all. But you that already understand the concept of liquidity, so you will know this other block needs to be liquidated. Yes, this other block needs to be liquidated before anything else can happen. Yeah, before anything else can happen. So let's see how it goes. So it gives them some kind of hope. Yes, can you see? Can you see? So they got liquidated. Yes, so that's exactly how the market works. Once you know the liquidity concept, then trust me, you won't have any issue. You won't have any issue. Yeah, trust me. So now let's see what happens. So you should expect the market to, take this low. Should take this low now, because it's already grabbed enough liquidity here, so it should take this low also. Yeah, so let's see. So as you can see, it keeps going. Yes, yes, it keeps going, and so let's see what happens. Yeah, oh sorry. So as you can see, what happens? Yes, it's grabbed a liquid. This is a liquidity grab, not a break of structure. Yes, this is a liquidity grab. Now let's switch back to our 1 hour and let's see what's happening. Yes, let's switch back to 1 hour. So that's why your higher time frame is very essential. So as you can see, market grabs a liquidity here also takes out this high. Yes, this high is a liquidity also. Why? Because this particular high fails to break this low. It fails to break this low. So that is a liquidity. That is a liquidity. Now, I know a lot of people will be thinking, since the market already, I know a lot of people will be thinking this one is a change of character. Yes, they'll be picking here as their change of character. They'll be picking there as their change of character. Without knowing that, market just wants to grab liquidity here and here before it now takes that this particular structure. Now another set of people is about to be trapped. Yes, another set of people, because if you switch to your 15 minutes, yes, if you switch to your 15 minutes, now people will pick here as a change of character and set pick here as the other block. Yes, thinking, oh, it grabs liquidity, change of character, this is another block. Yes, pick here as another block, without knowing that they are about to be liquidated, because this is not a change of character. Yes, that is not a change of character, because this high is not valid. This high is not valid because it failed to break this low. So let's see what happens to those smart money concept that set limits here also. Let's play. So as you can see, the market will give you what you want. Yes, it will give you what you want. So as you can see, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. People think, oh, there is hope. Yes, some will even now, another set of people now will pick here also as their break of structure. They pick here as their break of structure. Why are you picking there as your break of structure? That's very wrong, because this is not a high. This is not a high. These are just inside bar candles within this candle, and this. Yes, within this candle and this, it is not breaking any structure here. So I wonder why people to pick that as their break of structure. Sometimes I'm confused, like how, why. Now let's see what happens to those who are setting limits here now, because this one, this liquidity has been taken also. Yes, and some will be like, oh yes, the trend is about to change. Because they pick here as their break of structure. So let's see what happens. So as you can see, yes, so can you see what happens? Market gives them the reaction they are looking for. It gives you that reaction you are looking for and it fails. Yes, so as you can see, market failed. Yes, failed them. Whereas I think it's coming here, around here. Yes, it's coming around here. Cause why here? Cause this external liquidity, which is the inducement on the 1 hour, has just been taken out. Yes, it has just been taken out. So if you see any change of character in this area, you can make entries. That's exactly what happens, and that's how people got trapped. So I don't want to make the video to be longer than this. I hope you enjoy and make use of the few examples that I stated here. So please let me know in the comment section if you want me to make the part 2 continuation for this liquidity concept, or you want me to talk on the next topic, which is order block. Yes, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow. And it's a new channel, so I might not be perfect, but please just ignore the imperfection and focus on what I said and taught you here. So if you have any question, let me know in the comment section. I will be willing and ready to help you. So thank you very much, and you are welcome to the new channel. Thank you so much.